Well, hello there. Okay, quick verdicts on today's game. We seem to be almost falling over the line, to be honest with you, for my money. You know, that was your typical end of season game today. And I think it comes on the back of plenty and plenty of games that we've played already this season. You know, we all know we've played more than anybody else, and it seems to be looking that way. It's catching up with us. It wasn't great today, and there was always that worry on 60 or 70 minutes at 1-0. Would they sneak a goal? You know, and they never necessarily look like scoring, but you can get out a goal out of nothing. And you know they've got a player or two that can score from 30 yards out when you're not expecting it. It was just a bit edge of seat time for a while there. For all we was easily the better team, but for all we say we were a better team, we weren't great. Anthony, some terrible finishing from Anthony. Even worse decision making. Sancho didn't do a lot. Martial scored but did even less, but that's par for the course with old Martial. You know what I think of him. We looked reasonably solid at the back. Lindelof and Varane played well together there. You know, they look pretty solid. Good to see Varane back. And not a lot else I could add to that. You know, as I say, you know, Van Gaal came on for the last sort of 10, 15 minutes, whatever it was, and he worked hard. He ran hard. You know, if he had Martial's pace and Martial's skill, he'd be a wonder player. If Martial had the same characteristics as Weghorst, he wouldn't be bad at all, because he's got it all, Martial, but just doesn't want to know, as I keep saying. But just wasn't great, you know, just not great at all. Nice cameo from Fred at the end. As I've said, I think he's more a squad player than a starter, but great cameo from him. Shown some good energy. For a change, his control and passing was much better than the norm, although he wasn't on that long. And a wonderful goal from young Garnacho. I thought he'd have come on earlier. I think they held him back because he's been out for so long, and you know they didn't want a recurrence of the injury. Wonderful finish there, wonderful. Kept his head, took his time. Pity a few of the older boys can't see that and learn from it. Wonderful finish. Great player there. We've got a great prospect. But all in all, it's a win. It's 3 points. Newcastle have dropped points yet again. Spurs have dropped points, not that they were going to get there. Brighton dropped some last week. I think we're going to get top four, no danger. But it might not be pretty getting there. But yeah, probably not bad. Probably a 7 out of 10 performance, but 2-0 with 3 games to go. Yeah, you can't argue with that, I suppose. What I will say, it was lovely to see old Ollie in the stand there. Really nice to see him back again. First time back at Old Trafford. And I was surprised with the piece in the paper today where he said he'd love to go back into management if the right offer came along, you know, and it'd have to be something that stimulates him. But maybe I might end up with a job back at United. They might want me back in some capacity. Not many people would say that after being sacked, and I think that shows a lot about the guy. If I was Eric, I'd get him in with the under-21s or under-19s or whatever they may be. You know, we heard some worrying things about his discipline, Ollie, you know, with the big stars, with the A-team as well, the first teamers. Well, he's not got that gig. Ten Hag's got that, and Ten Hag's all about discipline, which I love. But I don't think Ollie back with the young kids would be a bad thing. He's steeped in Man United, knows all about it, and I don't think he'd be a bad thing at all. And if old Benny McCarthy does leave, Ollie'd be great working with our forwards. Absolutely great. Because they need some help with some of the finishing there. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, that's quick thoughts from me. I don't know what you think. Let me know below.